Hey guys, welcome to the Traditional Bow Hunting and Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkoviak. Today we are going to talk about this stand, this B stand, and I've been using it now for a year. I used it every single second of last season, about 90 different hangs with this stand, and we're going to talk about what I think of it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Will I use it again? Is it worth it? Is it worth the money? All these kind of variables. First, let's talk about how I got it set up here real quick, kind of thing. I do have stealth strips, which amazing stuff. God, I wish I would have found out about that stuff so much sooner. I've known about stealth strips for many years, just never took the time to do it. I was always like, hockey tape's fine, I already have hockey tape, this kind of thing. Stealth strips is amazing. If you haven't watched a video on it, it's going to be linked at the end. Watch it. The stuff is incredible. You watch me put this stuff on my finger and work a file on it for like a minute and a half straight, and you can't even scratch it. The stuff is incredible. But I have stealth strips on the cables right here because of the fact that it is a narrower platform. Being a narrower platform means you're going to be tighter back here in the back. So if my boots rub on there, I want it quiet. And I do feel that compared to like my Lone Wolf Assault, it's a little tighter right back in here by the seat post cable wise than what my Assault is. Not bad. I mean, you know it is. You can't have a narrower stand and still have more room back here. It doesn't work. So you get, it's a give and take, but giving up that width, getting a little narrower, you're gonna get a little tighter. It's acceptable. I knew that was going into it, but that's the reason this one has the stealth strips on there, is because of the fact that I do run a greater risk of rubbing on those cables. I also put stealth strip on here just because when I lower and raise that seat, makes it easier. My seat, I took my foam pad of my seat and I covered it with duct tape to make it all waterproof and to keep those, because it is foam, but this way it prevents any sticks or branches from chunking that out by having the duct tape on it. And then when I got the stealth strips, I put stealth strips on it also. If I had the stealth strips already, I wouldn't have put the duct tape on, but since I already had it, I did it all. And I love this seat. It is by far the most comfortable seat I've been on. I'm very happy with it for its compact size, usability, and everything about it. And the way it connects to this is perfect. The Lone Wolf is not a bad seat, but it's very flimsy little straps. This one has got good, thick, solid straps. I'll bring you in and show you a close-up of this stuff, but I have the straps on there, and then I put zip ties around those straps to keep them from coming off. I don't remove my seat. So I got that set up. This piece of stealth strip here is because I have my carabiner that hangs on here with my backpack, and when I put that on there, I want to be able to show that stuff, or keep that carabiner quiet if it were to bump into this at all. So that's what that's on there for. In certain trees, the strap will prevent that. So like I said, very happy with it. I do have the Allen backpack straps are on here too, and again, I'll show you some close-up stuff of this that I can inset in here as I'm talking to you. I'm showing you some close-up pictures and video of this so you can see it. But that stuff is all set. That's how I basically got it set up. I run one strap. I do not run a strap on the bottom. And I don't remember why I put this stealth strip on here for something, but it's there for probably because of how my sticks rest on there. It was a preventative thing that I put that on there for. And then I also have down here, I took a piece of aquarium tubing, rubber hose tubing, sliced it so it would open, stuck it on here, and put some electrical tape around it. I have it in 2 points, which are the points where the seat and stuff will contact this when I fold it up. Again, I will show you examples of that, and I've done a video on showing you that whole setup. So that's all I've done to this stand as far as setup on there to make it functional like I want. Functional for me means that I can hunt with it every single time I go up and down a tree. Dead quiet, super quick, very efficient, lightweight, and ready to roll. And that's what this stand does for me. This stand is incredible in that aspect. It is fast, it is light, it is simple, it is functional, and it adjusts to any tree. You have all your leverage. This is all no-brainer stuff, but you have all of your flexibility in here. You got your offset bracket on this thing is amazing. Best offset bracket I've ever seen. Now, the one that came on this stand was the original one with non-holes in it, and that one was incredible. Then they came out with this one. I had them send me one of these, and this one is even better because I can hang my carabiner on it for my backpack. But love the Batwing bracket. Love everything about this stand. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, and it does it the way you would expect it to do it. Now, is it light? insanely light. You don't understand how light this is till you actually hold it, till you carry it. Till then you have no idea what light is. Till you go to hang this on a tree and take this stand and you have this in this position here like this, where you're holding this stand like this and you're getting ready to hang that on there. You have no idea how light this stand really is until you start taking this thing and holding it out, using it. I can stand here and do this whole video holding this stand like this and talk the whole time, and there's nothing to it. I mean, this stand weighs nothing. I can't explain that enough. It is so super light. Specs, I don't remember. It's 7 pounds or something. But and look at how easy that hangs. I mean, look at that for hanging that on a tree. It's unbelievable when you take this thing and you're standing on your sticks and you want to take this, open it up and you want to set it on here. It is so easy to do that with rather than fighting with it. It's just so simple on every kind of level to be able to even hold it, throw this around, bring it back around, hold. I mean, the stand is, I can't tell you, I cannot emphasize enough how light and functional this stand is, okay? Stand is incredible on every kind of level, period, in my opinion. It's the best stand I've ever been on. Let's talk about the flex factor of this, because that's the one that people you hear on the forums and that kind of stuff. Oh, it flexes too much. There's too much flex in it. Every stand out there flexes. Okay, I did a comparison with this in the original video showing side by side the flex in this versus the flex in the Assault. Okay, they all flex, they all did even in the past, but nobody brought it up till this one came out and they had to find ways to knock it because it's $625 and so ultra lightweight yet so big it breaks all the rules, and oh my god, it can't be real, it's got to be a problem. Oh, it flexes. They all flex. But it doesn't flex enough to make any difference, and it's designed to flex, okay? This is not cast. If you flex cast, you snap it in half. It breaks, okay? This is water jet cut out one piece of aluminum. It is designed to have flex in it. Okay, this thing has been bent in half, almost like a pretzel in testing. This thing is designed to do what it's supposed to do for a reason. I'm going to jump up here and we're going to show you a little bit of that flex here. But this thing, incredible. It has never made a sound. It is dead silent. This whole thing is amazing. I don't have any sticks. Let me see if I can get on this. Let's see if we can cheat this and pop on here somehow. Ugh. Right, not the smartest thing, but all right, let me set it, make sure we're good. Set, okay? That stand is set. We are on there, okay? Now, let's walk here. Here you go. Here's your flex factor of this. Now, keep in mind, I am the heaviest I've ever been. I'm at 190 pounds right now, okay? This is the heaviest I've been in 20 years. I'm working on it. Don't judge me, okay? I've been eating a lot of donuts and living life, and pressure washing season it hasn't kicked off yet, and it's been a relaxing last 2 months, and it's shown up on me, okay? So point being, I'm 190 pounds naked. You put shoes, all this stuff. I am right now about 200 pounds. All my crap in my pockets, I'm about 200 pounds right now. So 200-pound guy, okay, here we go, okay. Now this is pointless, okay. Nobody does that anyway, but I mean, just for the sake of it, let's, now out here on the end, there's a little thinner and less rungs. Not that you're supposed to be out here, but out here you're gonna get a little more flex, okay. There's a little flex to that. You can see it, a little bit happening here. It's supposed to, because this isn't how you're supposed to use this stand. I do because I can shoot this way and make those shots, but you're not supposed to be just standing out there on the end. It's a little narrower with the rungs out there, but everything in here where you're gonna be, not an issue, all right? But now let's, oh, it flexes too much, okay? What are you doing on your tree stand? I'm not up here doing this during hunting season, okay? Let's just look at it, okay? Woohoo, okay? I mean, we're not doing this during hunting season. I'm not running, you know, I mean, what is the point of having a little flex to it? I have had deer underneath me this year where I have had to be like this and I thought they were going to come through on this side. I'm standing here like this ready to shoot and they break off. Okay, I mean, what more do what am I going to do up here other than this? What more do I need from this stand? I'm not dancing, okay, not jumping up and down, not doing cartwheels, not doing handstands. I don't care about it, but you can see 200-pound guy right now. Okay? So it's perfect on that level. So I don't want to hear about flex. I don't want to hear that it's bad. I don't want to hear any of that kind of stuff. Think about it whatever you want. For me, amazing. Flex is irrelevant. There's not much flex, and even the flex that's there, it does not matter. It is designed to have that flex. You heard it. Not one sound comes out of this thing that whole entire time through any part of any system on here. It is dead quiet, fully functional, works amazing. Like I said, I love that huge, wide bat wing bracket that gives you tremendous capabilities for offset. I'll try this one-handed, we'll offset it a little, but when I do, somebody's gonna go, oh my God, there you go, you're gonna touch the strap. Okay, but let's see here if we can offset it a touch with one hand to show you the capabilities of this. Hang on here. Ugh. But I mean, look at the offset capability of that stand, and that's still with 2 teeth in the center of the tree. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's huge. That is awesome. I mean, that's more than you're getting out of other stands. And people are gonna be like, well, no, you're not. You can do that with a bat or with a lone wolf, but you only get 1 tooth with a lone wolf. I still have 2 teeth of contact, not 1 tooth, but 2 teeth. If I want to do 1 tooth like a lone wolf, I still have way more, because then I can take this thing way out here, you know, like this. Okay, if we're going the same thing and you want to compare apples to apples, look at the angle of this stand for a tree that was leaning that far to be straight on. Okay, but I'm not comfortable being on 1 tooth. I prefer 2 teeth, and this one gives me that. Again, my strap's getting loose here, but I get tremendous offset both ways with this. So that's a fantastic feature of this stand. Now again, notice this is all loose. This is, if you're hanging it this way, you were to cam this without tightening that strap. Let's see what happens here. See how that's getting in. Okay, now this strap runs underneath here, but you can see, but look at this angle. This is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. Never do this, and people do it all the time. I don't care if you cam lock this all you want. All it takes is a little nudge, and this thing kicks right out. Okay, there's nothing supporting that when you have it at that angle. I don't care about tension or nothing. I mean, there's nothing there to prevent kick out. So that is irrelevant. Do not do this. Get that stand up there where it's supposed to be and have it leveled out here like this. Trying again one-handed here. And hang on, let's put it that way. And get that thing where it's supposed to be, and then cam it in and have that nice and flat like it should. Okay, when you do that right, there's no issues with any of that. So for me, bat wing on this thing, best I've ever used. Straight up love it. You cannot, in my opinion, beat this bat wing with anything else on the market today. I don't care who makes it or what it is. The fact that the teeth on the inside are set in, as you can see, for smaller diameter trees, bigger, you know, the way they work this, there's a lot of thought and process that went into this bat wing. For me, best bat wing I've ever used in my life on this tree stand. The replaceable plate right here, fantastic. Love that. Lone wolf is just a little pop-in one. It's a very soft material and it does break down. This one has been hunted 90 times. 90 times, and all it did is finally that it started to wear through that through the stealth strip, but that's barely marking, you know, it's still nice and flat on that piece, and that is like probably a $5 piece to replace, or you could do it with a piece of cutting board or Kydex or whatever you wanted to if you didn't want to order one. Sweet, simple, and functional. I love that capability. The threaded insert, steel insert in the aluminum, makes adjusting this on the fly in freezing rain, snow, sleet, cold, it's so easy to do, and it takes just mere seconds, and it is so butter smooth and so strong and well designed. Everything about this, incredible. Look at the thickness of that piece of angle that they welded on there to do that from. I doubt you could ever bend that if you wanted to. Quality, pure quality on every level of the aspect of it. The Versa button, fantastic. If you look at the Versa buttons on my lone wolf stands, they're great, but they're also bent up. Okay, they're all bent because of me hooking them wrong, or, you know, catching them or fighting them with the strap and then popping it on. These super strong, high quality, very strong, very functional, and they work like a champ. So I got no complaints there. These knobs are not a huge deal, I guess, to some people, but they are. The knobs and the quality of the washers and the spacers on here, I mean, again, top level stuff, no doubt about it. Straight up top level. The welds, everything on here. This stand has been hung 90 times, and it has been used, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours this year alone that I have lived in this tree stand. It is by far the best stand I have ever been in. without fail. I love everything about this stand. The stand is absolutely incredible, and I can't say enough good things about it. The quality, the durability, the lightweightness, the function, the way this thing is, how it hangs in any tree. And again, maybe somebody will argue, oh, well, on my Lone Wolf, I can use that one tooth that's over there, whatever you want to say. But in reality, for me and for my hunting style and my safety, my preferences for safety, there is not a bat wing bracket on the market today that will give you as much adjustability in a tree stand as you get out of this one. To me, that's vital. Okay, that's very, very important. I need to be able to hunt any tree I want to. If I go out, for example, let's look at this one here. It won't be long, and I won't be doing many videos from here. We're going to be out of here in about 30 days and moving out, and like I said, bringing everything to Georgia. But look at this tree here. I can hunt this tree. I can hunt either side of this tree. I can be in that tree with this stand. Is it the best tree to be in? No. Is it the safest tree? No. But with that stand and the adjustability, I would hunt that tree all day long if it was the only tree that was available to me to hunt in the spot I needed. That freedom of being able to hunt trees like that is vitally important, okay? And again, it may not be for everybody, and that's fine. Whatever you want to do. Safer option for me to hunt those weirder kind of trees, those leaners and those ones that are a pain in the butt. As far as the stand itself, I can't say enough good things about it. I love it. I will have another one. I already sold one of my assaults. This stand is incredible. This is what I will continue to use every single day. It's what I plan on using this whole season. You can't take this stand out of, you could not pry this from my cold dead hands. I will not get rid of this. People can do whatever they want to. It's your money. It's your options. For me, in the way I hunt, with how often I hunt, if I'm in a tree, I'm in this B stand. Plain and simple. All right, well, there you have it. That's my 1 year review of this stand. Absolutely incredible. And for the people that are thinking, well, $625, that's a lot of money for a tree stand. Keep in mind, Novix just went up to, they jumped up $100 now. They're like $350 with shipping for one of their Hilo stands, and $360 for one of their Alpha stands. And, you know, you got, realistically, for what you get here and the quality of this stand, it's well worth the money. You're going to buy it once, use it the rest of your life. Think about it. With what I just got done bouncing and jumping around on this thing here, you know, nobody will ever even do that to a tree stand like I just did to this thing. And like I said, this stand will last me the rest of my life. Will I buy another one? Yeah, I'm gonna. Most definitely, because I love it and I want to have a backup. But this stand is my go-to. It was a stand I used every single sit all year long, over 90 hangs. And it's the same. I will do the same thing again this year. I will probably do the same thing again next year, and probably a year after, and a year after, and a year after, until Dan comes out with something else that I want more, or somebody else beats him, one or the other. But as far as tree stands, this is by far the best stand I have ever owned, and I will continue to use it religiously. And every time I hang it, I have a smile on my face because it is so easy to hang. It gets into trees other stands won't, and it's so functional. This stand contributes tremendously to my hunting success. That's what I like about it. Whether that success is what I'm, you know, just being able to go in farther with less sweat and fatigue because of the weight of it, easier to hang, less stress on me when I'm hanging it in crappy conditions with soaking wet trees and stuff like that you're dealing with. Everything about this stand is incredible. That's my opinion. And take it for what it's worth, or take it for whatever way you want to. But for me, this stand is the only stand I will use until something better comes along. Thanks for watching.